magazine with Pierre became a reality, and I mean, Zidane in many ways marks an important point because it's the beginning also of a whole important series on portraits, and it's a collaboration with Douglas Gordon. Can you tell us about the epiphany of Zidane? What triggered this epiphany?
Zidane started really in again, everything starts with conversation. I mean, I do believe that conversation is the only way to produce forms, but or that art is conversational. But anyways, the conversation with Douglas playing football, and the first idea was really not. The first idea was actually to make a film. What if we make a film that follows a characters crossing a story, and you forget about the story and you keep, being on the character. So that starts like that, and then came up with the idea that, what if following one player, and not a game, which was actually something that him and me, him being in Glasgow and me being Grenoble, kids, we had maybe the same idea at the same time, that we all together always wanted to see what either Michel Platini or Beckenbauer or whatever was doing while the camera TV was not on him. So that's how the Zidane project came out, and the question of Zidane was quite easy if you were a football fan at the time. And still now, for us, he was the most beautiful guy on the planet and the most beautiful player. So we really want to see him, And so it was a long process after that, but kind of a nightmare. But meaning that we shot one day, but cut the picture for 9 months, which was quite intense. And we cut a picture of a guy running after a ball, not as if, we cut a lot of... so it became like this sort of weird kind of mirror, where Douglas and I started to look at each other, or look alike, and we were looking more and more like Zidane. So it was kind of like a weird kind of mirroring experience for 9 months.
And there was also the almost uncanny thing about the red card.
Yeah, and the red card that at the end of the film, he received a red card, which was, of course, what happened after when he ended his career. So, but apart from the film, also we discovered. He was a model for 9 months, and he was a lovely man. Still a lovely man, and so we learned a lot from him, I guess, and from him in a way that we learned from the ability of an athlete to put everything in the moment, or in the instant, and which is for Zidane quite astonishing, the way his eyes flip when he's into the game. So we learned that from him, and we learned also that about ourselves, and about it's amazing how much you can learn from one face. Basically, I never looked at my mother for an hour and a half, ever, but I looked at him for an hour and a half, so it's kind of weird experience. Yeah.